By verity, what are we contemplating today? I have run headlong into too many walls in my pursuit of the truth. This book is my last hope, and you were my only hope of... I honestly don't know what I'd do. This quest... What about you? What's your story? And how did he do that? Well, you do seem different than every other colonist. Let's pretend for the moment I believe. That seems a dangerous proposition. Why risk your life now that it's been returned to you? Oh, I see. Baconu. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist School. Of course. Are you ready to break into security? If I can access, that'll give us data. I'll comb the last 6 months of departure manifest.
Надо поиграться. Так, нет. Так. Сделаем. Это же, да? Да, энергетическое. И это энергетическое. Это легкое. Надо пойти. Есть. Да. Что же он опять такого тяжелого? Интересно. Тоже положим, это положим, это пока не знаю. Припасы составим, чтобы освободить кого-нибудь. Так, если я перенесу их. Перенести. Так, мне нужен... Что на него можно снять? Ствол и магазин. Ствол и магазин. Так. Прицел, ствол. Такой магазин электрический. Плазменный. Ага. Ствол. Шум при стрельбе. Отлично. А ты? Хрень. А рукоять железная. Господи, боже мой. Ох, сколько тут его. Так. Парников. Ага. Уверен, что это все не нужно. Рукоять. И все пока что. Интересно. Это, вот это, вот это. Вот это.
Make yourself at home, Captain.
Спасибо. Так работать. Над чем можно работать? Все? Интересно. То есть... Чинить все используемое. Удерживать. Да. Так.
Just checking your ship's manifest. Standard procedure. Welcome to Groundbreaker.
Smells like grease and unwashed bodies.
That's not the point. This halfwit just knocked out one of my workers.
Yeah, with a tossball stick. I heard you the first time.
Hey, no offense.
Keep talking, Millstone. See what happens. Now's not a good time.
So, go space yourself.
You must really want a truncheon through your teeth. This ain't a show. Move along. Do what you want.
Whatever you heard, it's all true. The guy insulted my Rizzo's Rangers, all right? You can't just insult my range. So, of course, I decked him with a tossball stick. I mean, what am I? Some kind of fair-weather fan? Only the finest group of tossball players ever to take the... He's a Spacer's chosen man, though. So when the Chosen beat my Rangers the other night, that's when I broadsided him with a toss. Look, this was a long time coming. Guy thinks he can... Well, former dock worker. Guess I just tendered my resignation. Enjoy my freedom. Scrounged together and... Hey, not for nothing. But I saw you wander out of that ship over there by the dock. Wouldn't happen to be yours, what? Captain of the Unreliable. Hey, I don't want to talk your ears off, guessing you got places to be. I appreciate your time. Felix Millstone. See you around, boss.
If it wasn't for us, this whole damn
Do
station...
you mind? I'm trying to file a report.
Ты идешь. Так. Интересно.
I wonder what that fella did to get the board so riled at.
That's quite the impressive list of infractions.
Да.
Customs and...
Отлично. Смотрим на оружие. Смотрим на броню. 5 уровень 1, уровень 4.
Inspection, right this way!
Надо.
Identification, please. Captain Hawthorne, you said. According to your ship's record, you've been flagged by the board. Your ship will be...
But we've hardly been out of Edgewater long enough to get...
Well, isn't this wonderful? The captain's done something to get on the board's bad side.
Now, hold on. This isn't the end of the world. Probably. You'll want to take it up with Udom Bedford, our board representative. His office is located along the starboard wall of the promenade. Shines like a Byzantium commode. You can't miss it. Access to that information is above my pay grade, and I've turned down 3 promotions, so it stays that way. I shouldn't be mentioning it, but what the hell? This here, impounding your ship, it doesn't happen much. The board knows we don't take kindly to the... If I had to take a guess as to why, you must have riled up someone important. You take the starch out of him? Well... Oh, and if you're headed that way, would you mind doing me a favor? Wanda Dorset over in sickbay? Tell her the shipment's not in yet, It's not coming in anytime soon, and if she'd be so obliged to get off my ass about it. A handful of SAM cleaning units retrofitted for surgery. I don't know much else. Much appreciated. Is there anything else I can help you with? He's friendly enough unless you speak ill of the board. Not that he would, being a board man and all. He's our liaison. All their folks around here will bluster that the board hates our freedom. But really? You mean the heat? Sure, we could make them fix it. But what would they do in return? They got assault cruisers, we push them too hard.
The board wouldn't do that.
The board is necessary to provide order to the colony. They believe it's
a tough line to walk, no doubt about that. Yep. Seems like every year the... Sure. Maybe. Most of the shipping traffic in the system passes. Two biggest operations are the board. That is, Halcyon Holdings and Sublight Salvage. But there are independent operators around the promenade deck. Most of those jobs are going to take you off station, though. Commandant Sanita might have a couple of folks she needs killed. Bad folks, I mean. Not regular folks. She'll be at the security desk behind. Chief Junlei might have an errand needs running. She's all tied up trying to fix our heat problem.
No kidding? I'd love to get a look at this old girl's innards. I bet they're real twisty and weird.
If you're thinking to make a career here, full-time jobs on Groundbreaker tend to be in. Are you pulling my leg? You must be one of them long-haul freighters from outside. It goes like this. Back on Earth, a bunch of...
Так.
Sitting around drinking whiskey and smoking cigars, yeah, probably. Can't say for sure, of course. Doubt I'll ever see the inside of it myself. Glad to help. Relative to the board, they aren't rich, but they aren't likely. All right. I got a preference for the Lost Hope. You need anything else? The fence. You'll find her in the rest and go. On your left when you enter the promenade. Make sure you bring it in. Be seeing.
This is it. Security. I can check the departures registry to find out which crew the Scholar, shipped in and out with.
I picked up this weird signal the other day. It was coming from Monarch.
Here we go again. No one lives on Monarch. It's a wasteland. You were hearing things.
No, seriously. There was a lot of...
Так, а как использовать? Это значение кнопок.
Static at first, but then this voice said his name was Graham?
Graham, right. Broadcasting on a dead world full of
Unless you're here to file an incident report or to inquire about the bounty. Last tip we got pointed toward the back bays. You want the reward? Oh, I will. Soon as the chief approves the personnel reorg required for a bounty dispatch. You and about 6 other enterprising mavericks. It's only a matter. I do hope you're the lucky hunter, though. Still waiting to hear back on that bounty for McRed. Out of sight. The outlaw scientist fella, right. If you have an inkling of the wares or to the board. Do I look like your gossipy best friend? While I'm on post, I take my duty, then get to business. We're the security force here on ground. The original force was made up of a Marine detachment from the 77th Marine How goes the hunt? Nothing excessive, mind you, but the scout...
is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. The board would like to remind spacers and other travelers that passage to Monarch is restricted for your protection. Canyons of acid and sulfur rain are the least of the horrors plaguing the surface of Monarch. Anarchists live as one with the animals, lawless, savage, and unemployed. The board's embargo ensures that nothing can leave the planet and threaten our hardworking citizens. This has been...
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Somebody was trying to fix this up, but looks like they ain't been here in a long while. Poor old sweetie. Here they come!
Способности.
Now, I don't say this lightly, but that is a work of sheer universal.
Hi there. Haven't seen. What can Groundbreaker Security do for you today? We can't just let anyone walk in here. Maybe if you clear an open bounty and get in good with Commandant Sunita, or help Chief. All right, I guess. In and out, though. Just.
Так, мне нужно вот это.
There it is. Just yank the drive and... Now that we have the data cartridge, I can finally find out where that scholar I'm looking for ended up.
I wish I could do that.
Got it. His name is Reginald Cheney, and he joined a sublight... I should have guessed. What better place... Oh, it's nothing. I suppose I admit it was a bit of a long Try not to be distracted by the glare of the adverts. Lots of unsavory types about.
BCN 76 milk chocolate bar with caramel and tea-free nuts in it. It's time for KYO.
This is Halcyon News. We interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the...
Seeking relief from the heat? Till June Lay gets... Stellar Bay proper? Tough to say. The board it's overrun with... But I ain't the one you ought to be asking. Try only the usual. Marauders all over space. The radiators, they're... And we're all sweating buckets wondering when... Couldn't say. And I wouldn't be pouring... All I know is we're cooking in our own juices here and... They're supposed to gather up all... Instead of the heat going where it... Weeks? I lost track. Engineering. Chief Junlei Tennyson, to be precise. Don't know what's got her dragging her heat. That's not for me to say. But if you're feeling the urge toward helpfulness, there's no... Nothing you need.
Need directions? Try an engineer. Groundbreaker is a bit of a maze.
You're a deft hand for the nightmare.
In here. Can you get me out?
Oh, clever.
Thank you. You have no idea how good the air on Groundbreaker smells until you've been. Thanks again, friend. What usually happens on this partially pressurized? Well, time. You're gonna shake me down after I was trapped in a shit-covered bathroom? Is that how it is? That all? Of course. Everyone on the ship's gonna hear about this. Hell.
Impressive as always.
I was wondering what they do with their waste. I guess they just chuck it down here. Where's it all go?
Easy does it. Nicely done.
Hey, how'd you get back there? It's already sold out again.
Who knows? All's upstairs.
I received his up somewhere in the house. I didn't think it was that bad. On Earth, there's been a ration. You know that sound when you've snapped on an injector clip? I got a full line of weapon modification. Why, it gets all...
Self-improvement.
Take your basic Deadeye assault rifle. What if you like getting in close and make... no and yes. When you install something, it pops in there real nice, but if you want to replace it, right here for a start. I got a fair selection. A what? Sorry, hon. Here at Bell's Shells, we... So, what can...
Карабин.
What do you think you're doing? All right, I'll look the other way this time.
How about I stay up top? You know, keep watch, okay?
I know she's in there, Mfuru. You can't keep me out of there.
Please don't make a scene, Dr. Fenhill. Something I can help you with? Not without dispensation from Chief Junlei, I fear. Supplies are... We don't have the ability to manufacture our own. Regrettably, we are dependent on the board we'd nearly signed as a... Take care.
I'm sorry. See, Mfuru? We could have avoided all this unpleasant... Let me get one thing straight. Jesse and I are not friends. As for the rest, I'm trying to figure that out. All I know is that she's been here too long, and she's apparently not receiving visitors. You say that like it's weird. Like I said, Jesse did me... I just don't like to leave a debt unpaid, that's all. Be my guest, if you know...
Sorry about the heat. Chief Tennyson will get the radiators fixed soon. Oh, and it's not the best choice. A lot of slogans to keep track. Heard of it? My orientation aether wave showed that faint.
That's true.
That's a spacious choice. So, what can I get you? I'm bound to satisfy headgear-related inquiries. Please send any complaints to our consumer care head. Oh, I'm having a stellar day. And not just because I'm legally obligated to say so. Almost as stellar as... I can see all of the top quality merchandise, and Spacer's Choice regrets that we don't sell toothpaste at this time. But we're always working on delivering Sprat Wash. Don't miss out on these deals. You'll find none like them on all of Groundbreaker. Trouble sleeping? Try our Lunar Eclipse mix. That's 2 handfuls of pep pills washed down with a hearty swig. The blast will send you through the stratosphere. Add an additional 10% to your purchase today, and the proceeds will be donated to Spacer Cares. Our at Spacer's even if my contract didn't forbid it. I think it's part of me now. Now, are you... You would never ask. If you... I mean, why, anyone can be a... you know, damn it. No slogan for that one. Look, this hat, my job, it may not seem like much. If there are self-made purgatories, then we all have. Now, if we're done with the chit-chat, I hope you don't mind. It's fine. I should be stronger than this. Speaking of interest, anything in it. Just the opposite. Spacer's Choice. Oh, sorry. Got the line wrong. You want me to do it again? Spacer's Choice items are always new, hot off the shelf. You could go broke buying overpriced Aramid gear. That's why you should get a backup or 3. Become a frequent buyer. Program currently... have a look. You should give our latest product. Don't take my word for it. I got you too. Yeah. Looks really good on you. What a snug fit on your giant.
You think he means it?
As a consumer-facing representative of Spacer's, wear it with pride, with hope. Have you tried? Don't take my word for it.
Rent an upstairs room?
How do you do? And welcome to the Rest and Go. We used to be the Go and... Sorry. Business has been slow. Anything to occupy the time. Of course. I try and steer clear. Oh, you can't miss her. Right behind you, number 2. First unit on the left. Or... Fine. Chief Tennyson holds the ship together, the Promenade. Our local garbage collectors. She freely admits she planned... Our chief... There's a reason the board's
interrupt your regularly scheduled advertisement for the following story. Remember Auntie Cleo? Because she remembers you. When you were sick, who took your temperature? When you were hungry, who gave you a needle? Well, that's who. Have you given your auntie a hug? Your man.
As you were.
Bless my heart. A straight... You here for a particular reason? Or did the neighbors tell you how? Those have been the height of illegality since Stellar. Lucky for us, Groundbreaker's a free port. We're outside of the... Now, I only have the one nav key. And they're hard to come by these days. It won't be cheap. If you find yourself lacking in the bits... Phineas, that old kook. He was quite the dancer back in his real light in the wallet, too. He still owes me a small fortune. Well, I find I'm in need of a ship captain with a little moral flexibility. Might be this could help out the Groundbreaker, as well. Might want to acquaint yourself with Junlei Tennyson, Groundbreaker's chief. You'll find her fretting in engineering. I'd say she's a sweet girl, but law for... Yes, dearie? Ain't that just a treat? So, you know Edna, over in... She sent me a recording of a distress... Curious thing is, it came from an outpost called Roseway. And can't say I know for...
Sounds like someone poking into somewhere they shouldn't be got into a spot.
Comm centers don't operate themselves, Captain. Someone had to have sent that distress call manually.
Those corps are cleverer. You've got an ear for intrigue and a nose for bits. If you should find a secret worth selling, might be I could find a buyer. The more we got the corp, don't forget to come. I found a...
А я бы хотел себе такой шикарозийный. 5000, 5000, нихера себе. Так. Стоп.
Looking sharp.
You ever wonder if maybe folks keep doors closed for a reason?
time. You hull-headed quacks do know that restful What? Why? Everything's fine. We're all fine here. No need for her. I'm just terrible, dreadful sick is all. Gotta call Criminy. All right, okay. Seems I've got to do something before Ellie goes jabbering my business.
The truth is, I'm not sick. But if you repeat what I'm about to tell you to anyone, I will deny. You, ain't with the board, are you? Udon Bedford's the board guy on the station. He'd know how I stand with them. If you can square things for me, I'd owe you... What? No, I didn't do anything. I'm a law-abiding denizen of the ship, I swear. You'd let a poor, ill woman get disappeared by the board? Awful. All right, I'll fess this part up too, if it means you'll help me. 3 weeks back, I caught rumor that the blood-tier diamond, last worn by an heiress on the Lost Hope, had surfaced for the first... If I had, you think I'd be hiding out in the med bay? I was gonna steal it, lined up Udom as my buyer. He paid half up front. Let's just say things went sideways about the time I got my hands on the... Anywho, I barely made it out with my life, and nary a plan to make back Udom. Thanks for helping me with the... Or I guess I should...
So far as you know, I'm not drinking on duty. What do you think you're doing? Just don't make more paperwork for me, all right?
Any word on Jesse? Good luck. The board's got an office on the promenade just before engineering. You can't miss it.